You look great. And you're wearing an awesome t-shirt. For people who don't know, Nate loves theme parks. And that shirt is from Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
We've been there together. Here's a fun fact about Alexis. She waited extra time in line on every single roller coaster so she could sit in the very front.
If I go to an amusement park, I'm going to use the time there to maximize the fun. And sitting in the front is the most fun, and the second most fun is sitting in the very back. Okay.
I brought Gatorade, but I do have a glass of wine.
If you weren't drinking wine, it would be very off-brand. My hair makes me sad. Okay, how would you rate my hair right now?
It looks like a circle.
Okay, did anything exciting happen this week for you?
I don't know. What's a week?
So what do we know about Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I know that the gays like it.
Okay. I know that there is a character named Angel, and I know that Sarah Michelle Gellar is Buffy.
She is also one of the Scooby-Doo live-action people.
Yeah. Season 1, Episode 8, I, Robot, You, Jane. Isn't there a show called I, Robot? No, Mr. Robot. Maybe turn the volume down.
This is actually about my great-great-great-great-grandfather.
I like that the monster is Italian, you know, I feel like that's an unusual choice. That was cool.
That's Buffy.
Oh, great. A book.
It's the librarian episode.
This relates to my vocation.
If you're not jacked in, you're not alive.
You're not jacked in.
Thank you.
Ironically, eventually people would be using the internet to be jacked off for porno. You get it?
Is Buffy a nickname?
What would it be short for?
Buffalo?
It's getting scanned from the book into the computer.
Oh, I love it. It's like Ghost Rider.
He's
famous.
Does he go here? What's his name? Have you kissed him? What's he like?
No.
I thought she was a lesbian.
Very nice.
It's a
We
spectrum.
talked all night. It was amazing.
That's true. I dated women in high school. Not women, girls.
Romantic, and we agreed about everything.
Her
Buffy's summer.
GPA sucks.
GPA 2.8. I'm
jacked
totally
in.
wigged out about how we're all jacked into the net.
I'm jacked in.
Oh,
Oh my god.
he has an earring in the not gay ear. Do you remember that?
But
Which
they
one
have to
is
pronoun
which?
themselves, right?
I think if you had an earring in the right ear, you were gay, but if you had an earring in the left ear, you were a super cool high school guy.
I do remember that existed, but how did that start?
I often cross-reference databases.
Kids really dig the library.
Actually, I do often cross-reference databases.
To read.
For all the kids watching, there is no such thing as a permanent record from school.
There is such a thing as a permanent record on the internet.
You're
Nothing. A diary, yes.
Dear diary, today I was an Italian monster. I go to Italy,
Let's do it.
I tasted the pasta. I go to Venice, I go on the gondola. I see famous Trevi fountain, I throw coin in, I say, I wish. You ever notice Italy looks like a boot? I felt like I was trapped in My Brilliant Friend. I put it down. There were 250 pages in, they were still kids, they were still talking, I don't know.
Okay,
I haven't read My Brilliant
powerful
Friend.
demon with
Ferrante?
And a power with others that
Sure.
were,
Isn't that a pseudonym?
Mm-hmm. People don't know who it is.
And that released the demon.
Cool, it's probably a man.
No, he's not out here.
Oh,
Stay away from Willow. It is none of your business.
this is not important, but some of the books on the shelf in that last scene were upside down.
techno-pagan is the term.
Ugh. what I most remember about the late 90s is having Titanic on 2 VHS tapes. Oh,
To kill.
they sure do kill a lot of teenagers on this show. I
always laugh too much when people get punched. 2 of their friends died.
guess they weren't very close friends.
You know, I enjoyed it. Did we learn anything?
It's dangerous to get jacked into the internet.
The techno-pagan, you know, they represented 2 philosophical opposites, but they worked together and solved the, I don't know what they worked together to overcome the demon on opposite sides of the spectrum. Working together can find a solution. Ugh, and my hair.
Ugh.
You'll fix that in post, right?